I felt very afraid because not only am I from an ethnic minority group as a South Asian woman, but I was also pregnant at the time. And obviously, we didn't have enough data to know how COVID affects pregnant women or the course of the pregnancy. But what we do know in the NHS is that several studies have been carried out, several reports have been published to show that those from ethnic minority groups are disproportionately affected in a lot of settings. For example, we talk about diabetes, cardiovascular risks. Black women are more likely to die in any pregnancy related incident than a white woman. We knew all of this, and this is the issue. In 1998, we had the Aitchison report that was released, which showed all of this evidence. The question is that if we had all of this information in front of us, why was nothing done or why wasn't there enough anticipation to know that, okay, we know this information, how can we protect our healthcare workers? And I was in the situation, Jonathan, when I was going into work, and I said, look, I'm pregnant, I need to be protected. And I was brave enough to speak up. But a lot of other of my colleagues who've come from countries like Ghana, who've come from India, who've come from other parts of the world, who've come on a visa, said to me, I'm too afraid to speak up because what if I lose my job? Because I've left my family to come to this country to work. I've sacrificed so much. I can't lose my job. And people were living under this fear that if they spoke up, there would be consequences. And these are the kind of stories I would expect to hear in oppressed regimes. I didn't expect to hear this here in the UK, a country which we expect to be at the top of all of these things.
When she was working, I messaged in a day 5-6 times. Meenal, you okay? Meenal, are you driving? Meenal, you home? So many things. I passed that time in worry all the time. Yeah. When she was working and she was pregnant.
So you guys, in the way that you brought up your children, you wanted them to know how important it was to help others?
Yes. This is the main thing. Yes.
This is the main thing. Actually, proud of that. Okay, I came from a very poor family. You know what I mean? I suffer a lot. That's I keep on my children. Look at that. If anybody need any help in this case or any other case, because they know my dad passed through all these things, so they're in mind always. They want to do help.
I just went out on a Sunday morning and I made my placard and I said, look, I'm just going to stand out here and see what happens. And the attention that garnered around the world was very overwhelming. I didn't realize the power of one person's voice. And I think that's been the biggest take-home message for me, is that no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter who you're trying to take a stand against or what you're trying to achieve, your background doesn't matter, your skin color doesn't matter, it doesn't matter where you're from. Your voice is powerful enough to make a change. And from that protest, I realized that actually I have now created a platform where I can work into creating more change within the NHS.
Meenal is like that, always like that. She's a fighter. She wants justice.
Yeah, we feel proud.
Yeah, we feel proud.
We feel proud. And we are waiting when she can come here in Gibraltar.
She wants to come to Gibraltar.
Up to now, she can't come because of the pandemic.
I won't stop here because there's so much more work to do, and especially for those communities and ethnic minority groups, I want to make sure that they are not forgotten and that they are protected as well, especially pregnant women who are still on the front line, who are still working, who are still facing structural issues about whether they should be working or not. I want to make sure I can do everything in my power to make sure that they're protected as well.